Hi, I'm Andrew, and I'm the founder and executive director of the Helix Initiative. This is going to be a short video that goes over the basics of the Peptide Bracelet Kit. So, the bracelet kit is looking like this. It is a little brown bag, and inside there's going to be some beads. So you can just open it like this. I would recommend reading the little text here to get an idea of what the kit is about. If you are like a young child, you should really have your parents help you with this activity. But if you're 10 or older, you should be able to handle it mostly by yourself. So inside the pouch, you have a bunch of beads, 4 different colors of beads, and about 15 of each bead color. And then you have a bracelet string. You also will have 3 pieces of paper inside the brown bag, and a free sticker you can do whatever you want with. So the first page of the instructions packet has a brief introduction to what peptides are, and the peptide we'll be talking about in this activity, cochinin. And there's also going to be 3 little QR codes, and you can take a phone or a tablet and scan the square QR codes and watch the 3 videos before beginning the activity. It will give you the background knowledge you need to understand what is going on. Now, on the next page, you have this really big, bold string of text. This is the amino acid sequence of the cochinin peptide, and we will be trying to make our own bracelet that has the messenger RNA instructions for making this amino acid or peptide sequence. And the final page has some important reference materials, mainly the codon chart and the table that shows the abbreviations and shortened names of amino acids like lysine and arginine. And finally, there's an optional bioinformatics extension activity, which would be appropriate if you know a little bit of Python or are interested in learning Python. It is really simple, so almost anyone should be able to handle the level. So I'm now going to do the first step of the bracelet just to give an idea what is going on. So you'll want a pencil on hand. First of all, I need to assign each bead color to a nucleotide: adenine, uracil, cytosine, guanine. So I have here some blue beads, some orange beads, some green beads, and some red beads. So I'm going to make adenine A red, uracil blue, cytosine orange, and guanine green. Every kit will have different colors, so you may have pink or purple or blue, doesn't matter. You just have to assign each bead color to one of the messenger RNA nucleotides, and each bracelet will end up being different, which is kind of cool. Okay, so now we're going to look at the first letter in the cochinin amino acid sequence. It's a K. So now we know that it's a K. We're going to go to this page, and we're going to go to the table and see which one of these amino acids is a K. So you can see lysine, which is abbreviated as LYS, is represented by K. And now we're going to move over to our codon chart and look for lysine, LYS. So it's telling us that there are 2 ways to make lysine with messenger RNA nucleotides: AAA or AAG. You can pick either one you want, it's up to you. But let's say I want to use AAG. I'm going to open my bag, and I'm going to take out the string. It's going to be extra long, so you can cut it with some scissors to make it better fitting. Okay, so as I had indicated earlier on my little table, A will be red and G will be green. So since I'm trying to have AAG, I'm going to get 2 red ones and 1 green one. There we go, and I'm going to put them on in that order onto the string. So AAG. Just gonna thread the string through the bead. And yeah, so you're just going to want to repeat this process for the rest of the 9 other amino acids in the catenin amino acid sequence, and then you're done. Make sure to tie off the ends of the bracelet when you start and end so that everything doesn't fall apart. You can just do this just by like tying the string in on itself around the first bead. So just like kind of like tie a knot around the first bead, and then the rest of them will go onto it pretty nicely. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, we're available at info@helixscience.org, or you can DM us on Instagram at the Helix Initiative. And finally, make sure to check out our website, helixbio.org, for more updates and information on what's going on. In case we have errors or updates to our curriculum for the kit, we will be adding them to helixbio.org/peptides. So we'll be keeping a running list of updates and fixes to that page. So if you're confused about something doesn't seem right, make sure to check out that link. Thank you and happy learning.